Bill?
What's going on, Miles?
What do you think, sir?
You enjoying this weather? It's a nice evening for it, not too hot. I find a bit of fresh air always helps clear out the mental cobwebs.
It's just too bad the air in the chum is about as fresh as a week-old corpse. At any rate, it'll be winter before you know it. The whole city will be shut down, and we'll be digging bodies out from under the snowbanks.
Damn.
Always something to look forward to.
I think there was something in the small window. Really? We'll go double check it.
I've heard of honor among thieves, but have you ever known a thief to pay for stolen goods?
Perhaps conducting normal business is just too boring for him. Do you think he might be doing it for the thrill?
There could be any number of reasons. The best way to find out is to catch the culprit and ask him ourselves.
The thrill of stealing lilies?
What's your impression of dear old Mrs. Hanbrook?
I like her. Good old-fashioned, tough-as-nails Chumley woman. Reminds me of my mother.
Your mother was never quite so stubborn. Why do you suppose she's so reluctant to accept our help?
It's a chum thing, Miles. You wouldn't understand.
Ooh. I'm not from here.
The ferry ride over was surprisingly uneventful, don't you think?
I know. It doesn't really feel like a visit to the chum without seeing at least one fist fight. Oh well, there's always the ride back.
Let's get back to it.
All right.
So they took a ferry here. Fire escape, buildings, latch, gap.
Interesting.
Oh my
There's a
god.
gap between the window and the frame here. No wonder it's so drafty in this room.
I'm blind.
I wonder.
What are you thinking, Fordham?
That it's time for an experiment.
Yes, it
We're
is.
going to need a tool, however. Something long and thin should do the trick.
Shouldn't be too hard to find something like that around here.
We need a crowbar. Clues added. I want to take a look at this. Leads to a fire escape, but is locked. Could this be how the burglar entered? Window gap. Small gap between the window and the frame through which a draft enters. A small and thin object might fit through it. Okay.
The window latch. Securely locked.
Once I get my hand on $126, it's going straight. No, 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 no. I don't need $126, dude. You send bits every now and again. That's more than enough, man. You don't gotta send anything. There's lots of other things you can spend that on.
Brooke.
Very well, Detective. If it will help you conclude your investigation faster.
Okay, let's talk about that draft.
Mrs. Hanbrook, were you aware that there's a gap in the frame of the small upstairs window?
Is there? I only go up there to check that the window is locked. I've never noticed a gap. Are you suggesting that's how the burglar is entering the store?
It's a distinct possibility, but I have yet to figure out exactly how.
Well, I trust you'll come to a satisfactory conclusion, Detective.
I think that's all the information I need for now.
All right, Detective.
Okay. She doesn't know about it, so she says, yeah, I appreciate it, Nambi, but yeah, that's unnecessary. You don't gotta do that. Buy yourself some nice games or something. You got lots of nice games coming out.
Got a minute, Bill?
For you, Miles, I've got 5.
Lovely. Anything else? All right.
Let's get back
Just
to
the
it.
upstairs window.
All right.
So we need something long and thin? We need something long and thin? Do you have a back room, lady? There wasn't anything upstairs that was long and thin, was there? All I need is Slime
Fascinating
Rancher?
device, although it has nothing to do with the burglaries. I would imagine that keeping a consistent temperature in here is important for the flowers.
When do you suppose this contraption was left?
Hard to say.
Cool, we can skip dialogue. That's good. I like that. Why are you walking over there, Bill? Oh.
Yes, I'm right here. There's really no need to ring that bell
I
when
feel
I'm
so rude.
standing here.
I like this.
It was funny the first time, Detective, but now it's starting to wear thin.
Oh boy.
Detective, please.
I feel awful.
Ah!
Oh,
Now's
damn!
your fun, Fordham. Best to knock it off and get back to business.
Yeah. I got an achievement for that. That's fantastic. I dig it. All right, let's go see if there's something in the trash, maybe. We're looking for something long and thin.
No point wasting time searching through a dirty old trash can.
Yes, there
Finally
is.
learned. I'm so proud.
Whatever.
Bill, could I have a word?
Anything else new to say out here, Bill?
What's on your mind, Fordham?
The gap in the window upstairs is intriguing.
Do you think it might be the point of entry?
Indeed. I just need to find something long and...
I think you were born with something.
You're disgusting, but
I know. That's why I always do the dirty work.
let's get back to it.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, we still need that long and skinny, whatever it is. How about the sign? The sign's long and skinny. I would think that we could ask the
It says
lady for
private.
something.
Well, that's one mystery solved.
She'll talk to
I'll
us.
let you know if I have any more questions, Mrs. Hambrook.
Nope, she's not interested.
Ah, yes, I'm sure you will.
Flower display. Make sure I'm not missing anything over here.
These seem to be part of the watering system for the flowers.
I haven't seen old piping like...
Yep, we talked about that. Feel like I'm missing something obvious.
A pastoral landscape.
I've never much understood art.
Anything in the foreground here? No. Double check the crates.
Unmarked. But if the smell is anything to go by, this is where the flowers are stored when delivered.
I'll keep my distance then.
Interesting. There's a gap between the window and the frame here. The window lamp. This provides a means...
Mm-hmm. You might have missed the tutorial message saying that the hotspot cursor icons change when new interactions are available. Missed, yeah. You mean the magnifying glass?
Thinking about life's great mysteries again, are you?
Whoa. Wrong button. It changed with him. Uh-oh.
A rather distinct...
Reminds me of Captain...
Yep, we already talked about that. Oh, there it is! It's a hand!
Ah, this hook is exactly what I need.
Which would make
Mrs.
perfect
Hambrook,
sense.
may I borrow this hook for a few minutes? It's crucial to our investigation.
Is that so?
Yes, I promise. I'll put it back as soon as I'm done.
Please do, Detective.
I hovered over just about everything except for that. That's how it goes, isn't it? See? Changes it into the hand. I hovered over just about everything. I could double click doors. Does that like take me quickly through it? It does. Okay, so that's also kind of classic point and clicky, isn't it? Monkey Island did that. I don't know, did King's Quest do that? I think it did.
Good. Bill, it's time for our experiment.
Let's do it, Bill.
And what is this experiment going to be exactly?
Simple. I'm going to see if this hook can get me inside the shop.
Are there Easter eggs? Yes. Sounds good to
Rather
me.
dark out here.
Watch your step then. This experiment of yours isn't worth a broken neck.
I'll be fine. Now then, could you please close and lock the window, Bill?
All right, I gotta jimmy this. Oh, how am I doing this? Oh, I see. So it's jimmy, just like a car, basically.
Well, I'd say this is fairly incontrovertible proof that the building can easily be broken into without arousing suspicion.
Where'd you learn how to do that anyway?
You taught me, remember?
Nah. Are you sure it was me?
Positive. We were a few pints in at the Angel about 5 years ago. and you decided I should learn how to pick locks.
What else have I taught you how to do while drunk?
That would be telling.
Clue updated. Alright, so we found a way to get into the place. No. My experiment with the hook proves that it's possible to unlock the window from the outside by using a hook-like tool. It's probably the most, this is most probably the way in which the burglar entered the shop. Makes sense. Alright, let's talk, lady. Oh!
Ah, Trevor.
Evening, Cecilia. I've got the order ready to bring in.
Trevor, these are Detectives Fordham and Leger. They say there's been a report about the burglaries, and they're here investigating.
I only did it because I think it's been going on too long. As much as you want to, we can't handle this ourselves.
We can discuss the matter later. In the meantime, the detective would like a word with you.
I'll be needing to bring in the flowers first, if that's all right. Otherwise, some hooligan's likely to run off with them.
My partner will keep an eye on your flowers. Bill, would you mind?
Ah, the glamour of police work.
Trevor's a lot older than I expected him to be. He's
Now,
moving
Mr.
in.
Hastings, if I could ask you a few questions?
Go on, then.
Alright, we got this. Let's learn about him.
How long have you been working for Mrs. Hanbrook?
Been about 10 years now, I reckon. I used to help with deliveries now and then when it was her and David, her husband. But after he passed, she offered to make me her assistant. Unfortunate way to get it, but I needed the work. Used to be I had a job at one of the airship yards, but they let me go after I was injured by one of those newfangled steam machines. So the offer came at a good time. Besides that, Cecilia needed looking after, even though she'd never admit it. If I'm being honest, we're both getting a bit long in the tooth. Not sure how much longer we'll be keeping this up, but as long as I'm upright and breathing, I'll be bringing these crates along, even if it is murder on my back.
I admire your work ethic.
I've got a job to do. Not enough people these days seem to respect that.
So neither of these people are too big into steam.
Could you walk me through the process of your deliveries?
Of course, there's no great science to it. On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday afternoons, Cecilia gives me her list of flowers to pick up from the wholesalers. I head over to Gascone around sunset when they get their shipment, and I give them her order. They load up the crate, I pay for it, and then I lug it back here.
How long does that take?
Between moving the crate and getting it across the river on the ferry, a couple of hours. Usually the store's closed by then, so I use my key to get in and leave the crate inside for Cecilia to open in the morning. That's all there is to it. Told you it wasn't very complicated.
Do you ever leave the crate unattended during that time?
No, sir. Never more than a minute. I may be old, but I got good eyes. I'd see if there were anything amiss. Besides that, I check to make sure the crate is still sealed when I drop it off. I'm not about to let Cecilia down by being careless.
Okay. He seems legit.
What can you tell me about the recent burglaries?
I wish Cecilia had contacted you lots sooner. She's a damn fine woman. But sometimes I think she'd rather jump in a rose bush than ask for help. Had to take matters into my own hands. This needs taken care of, and we can't do it on our own, as much as Cecilia would like to. Anyhow, alls I know is someone's been making off with some flowers and leaving money behind. No idea who it could be, how they're getting in, or why they even bother paying. In my day, if you robbed a place, you did it the right way. It's a sad state of affairs when even burglars don't do their jobs correctly.
Do you have much experience with burglary, Mr. Hastings?
Now, I never said that, Detective.
Have you noticed anyone or anything suspicious around here recently?
Nothing but the usual roughnecks, ragamuffins, and drunkards. Like I said, it's a real mystery.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Hastings. I'll let you get back to work.
Appreciate it, Detective.
He seems very legit, which makes me not trust him.
I still need to check the crate before I bring it in.
Go
Of
for it.
course. Thank you again for your help.
As a side note, oh,
Learn anything?
I did.
Possibly. I may have an idea.
What, did he hear something I
Being
didn't?
cryptic. That's always a good sign. But if you've got a plan, let's talk about it.
Okay. Hold on, I want to talk to Miss Hanbrook, first. By the way, Grundislav, the Lamplight City is not listed as a game on Twitch. so I'm not able to stream to the game's name in Twitch. So people who are looking for the game might have a hard time finding it. And Twitch, I think Twitch pulls info from the Giant Bomb database. So if you register the game in Giant Bomb, then they'll be able to list it in Twitch. Just so you know.
I'll let you know if I have any more questions, Mrs. Hanbrook.
Ah, yes, I'm sure you will.
All right, got nothing for her. You like the art style? I've been paying attention to the shadows and shading. Yeah, it's very old school. It makes me feel like Monkey Island, Indiana Jones, Fate of Atlantis, and Last Crusade, and King's Quest. I mean, it's got a classic point and click feel to it. I dig the art style. It's my kind of thing, though. It's right up my alley.
Got a minute, Bill?
For you, Miles, I've got 5.
He's always got 5 for me. What a kind guy.
Any thoughts on Mrs. Hanbrook's assistant, Trevor?
Yes, I feel sorry for him.
Why? He seems to enjoy his work.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not that. He's obviously smitten with Mrs. Hanbrook.
See?
But she won't give him the time of day.
What? You only saw him for a few moments. How in the ether did you get that impression?
The way he looked at her, the way he spoke when he confessed to contacting the police.
Mm-hmm.
Shall I go on?
No, that's fine. I see what you mean.
Really, Miles? You'd be surprised what you can learn from people if you just look at them.
Why bother doing that when I've got you to do it for me?
Okay.
Right. Based on what we've been told in our experiment, I can only conclude that our burglar is using the upstairs window to get into the shop.
Yeah.
So what do you propose we do about it?
Set a trap!
It's happened repeatedly over the past 3 weeks, on one of the delivery nights. Since it has yet to occur this week, and today is Friday, logic dictates it should be tonight.
So we settle in and wait to see if the burglar returns? Catch him in the act?
Yeah.
Exactly. It's our best chance of solving this before the trail goes cold.
And I was really looking forward to getting that drink at the Angel tonight, too.
I know, but it's as you said yourself. There'll be plenty of other opportunities. Besides, forbearance is good for the soul.
Spoken like someone who truly has no idea how to have any fun.
I'm sure I'll get the hang of it one of these days, especially with your expert tutelage.
Okay, let's go have a chat with Mrs. Hanbrook. I'm sure she'll be delighted to know we're spending the night.
Yep, you can tell her. I don't want to tell her. Oh, whoa. We're going up here?
Damn, I forgot to bring my deck of cards again.
Oh,
At least it's quiet up here.
fast forward.
Surprised we didn't go deaf after the last time we did this.
What?
I said, oh, right. Your sense of humor remains on point.
We're hiding
Miles,
behind the crates.
Have you ever considered leaving all this behind?
What, you mean quitting the force?
The force, the city, going off and seeing what else is out there, you know?
I'd miss it too much. Wouldn't you?
I was thinking I might visit Harley out west. She makes it sound like a dream in her letters. Wide open spaces, fresh air. I know I'm a city boy and would probably miss New Britannia's filth and squalor after a week, but...
You should do it. A change of scenery never hurt anyone. Plus, it's much easier for you than it is for me. I've got a family to consider, after all.
Ah, right.
Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that, Bill. It's just...
Oh.
I think I heard something.
Uh-oh. Hey, Thorn.
Well, hello there.
Is it going to be Trevor?
Stop! Police!
He's gone up the fire escape.
He
We
could have
reported
waited
him on
until
the
he got
roof.
inside.
Stay close and keep me covered.
Oh no! You're gonna get shot! The hat! Is that a hat? I can't tell what that is. Oh!
Bill!
Stay back, officer. I've got a knife.
That's not
Ready your
Trevor.
pistol, Fordham.
But you're too close!
I trust you, Miles. Your pistol, now!
I got this!
There's really no need for this, officer. I respect your desire to uphold justice. Mine is more important. If you let me go, I won't come back. And we can all forget this ever happened.
Don't listen to this lunatic, Miles. Take your shot before things get worse.
Take a shot! I mean, he's not even... He's stealing the lilies, but he's paying for it. We don't need to shoot him. We're gonna reason with this guy. I'm a reasonable person.
Look, we've caught you red-handed. Put down the knife, let my partner go, and give yourself up.
No! I'm not going to jail. Do you know what they do to people in there?
Yes, I do. If you cooperate, I'll see if I can get the judge to ease your sentence.
I appreciate your tactics, Fordham, but this really isn't the time.
Reason more or take a shot. Oh my god. I'm reasoning more.
Come on, all you've really done is taken some flowers. You're not a killer. Don't make things worse for yourself.
You don't know anything about me. But one thing's for sure. I'm not going to jail. So let me go free, or else your partner is going over the side.
Fordham, this madman clearly can't be reasoned with. Take your shot, now!
Watch it be like, it's like the old lady's husband who faked his death or something, and he comes back to get these flowers to help keep her shop afloat, but he can't do it during store hours because she would see him. That would be funny. Let the burglar go. Yeah, I don't want to shoot someone over flowers, especially considering they paid it.
Okay, we'll look the other way just this once. Just let my partner go.
Yes!
Fordham, are you insane?
Bill, don't!
Bill!
Bill!
Oh! Bill! Oh, damn, Bill.
Oh, God. I am so sorry, my friend. I am so sorry.
I chose poorly.